Good evening, friends. Welcome back to my channel, Infinite Trade. My name is Robin, and let's do a Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow. So today, both the indices saw some dip or a small correction. So that was expected because we saw a rally that was continuous for the past few days, and this time it gave a dip, and also the levels that I mentioned in the Telegram group, that was respected completely. But the only thing is the target that we expected in Nifty and Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, I think we expected around 35,800, but it stopped around 35,900, and similarly something happened in Nifty also. But that was precisely because we came from the higher side, like it wasn't a flat opening, and we came from a higher side, and hence the target reduces sometimes. So anyways, so let's discuss what should be the view for tomorrow. So the first thing that we usually check is the participant wise open interest. So let's talk about that. So if you look at the participant wise open interest, there is a slight change from the FIIs with respect to futures. So they have closed some long positions and they have created some short positions. Okay, so this indicates slightly, a corrective mode. Okay, so I think let's talk it in this language. Let's say they're slightly bearish with the futures. However, we have to remember that the kind of positions that they added last expiry, that was Thursday. So the overall net position of their future buildup is still bullish. Okay, so this is something which we'll not forget. But if you remember, in some of my videos I have already told you before that options are the one that we need to focus on for the weekly expiries, because the reaction is based on options first, and then for the futures they can react a little later, because uh, futures do not decay, right, like the options. So they can always play around with their positions, they can hedge it however and whenever they want. So right now, like on Thursday, we totally depend on futures data, because we do not get options data because most of the positions are closed. But overall, the future position gives us a picture how Friday's uh, trade could be. And now, since we have the options data, since it's a Monday, so now we'll understand what their plan is. So if we look at pros, they also closed some futures and they have closed some shorts too. Okay. So future long is closed and future short is also closed. And pros, we do not really look at their future positions, but options are really important. So if we look at FIs, they have long calls about 1,32,000 and short calls of about 1,34,000. So these positions got negated, so we'll just avoid it. We hardly have any positions here. If you look at pros, they have 3,71,000 call long, however 5 lakh call short, so that's a huge quantity. And this indicates uh, what we say. So call sell, we do not mean that it is going to fall. However, call sell indicates that the top that has formed is a short term top for now. Okay, so until and unless we do not do a significant gap up, they'll not short cover. So we have a short term top right now, and we may not expect market to move significantly higher now, is what this call sell indicates. Now let's look at the put positions. FIs have 82,888 put long, however just 24,000 put short. That means their net positions in put is long, which is around 58,000. So this indicates uh, either a gap down or a momentum based downside can be expected. And if you look at pros are also similar. They have some 22,000 put long. So here the significant position is call sell and put buy is what is significant. So this indicates that the market is definitely not going to go up at least by tomorrow, or at least for the expiry. So now let's look at the option chain just to see where we have the more number of open interest. So if you look at the option chain, the max call open interest is at 36,500, and on the put side we have the maximum open interest at 35,000 for Bank Nifty, and similarly for Nifty we have around 18,000 in the call. So 18,000 was quite far, so that doesn't really matter to us. But however, we can see that let's look at the chart that will give us a better idea. Yeah, so we have the chart here. So what the chart indicates is just a second. Yeah, so the chart indicates that today call writing has happened quite a lot, but we do not see that quite in the money. So we just have around ATM and OTMs, and similarly on the Bank Nifty, it is also similar. We have call writing just at 36,000. We have seen some addition of calls that has happened today. Okay, so if you look at 36,000, call writing was more today comparatively put writing, and while the market closed above 36,000, we did not see any significant exit that has happened on the call side. So this picture clearly indicates that call writing was more than the put writing. Okay, so now let's discuss the charts. Okay, so this is Nifty Bank, and both in Nifty and Nifty Bank it looks like a bearish engulfing. Yeah, so however it is more evident in Nifty than in Bank Nifty, but both have bearish engulfing. So what is important over here is, if you look at the 200 EMA, Bank Nifty is just standing right at the 200 EMA. Okay, so whenever there is a 200 EMA and a stock or an index crosses it violently, then there is always a chance that it comes back here and it kind of does a test, and then it can continue its rally, or maybe then again it may come down. So what is going to happen is something which we do not know. So if you remember, like on my yesterday's analysis that I shared in the Telegram channel, I had mentioned that FIs had bought for 2,800 crores, and today they sold almost around 3,000 crores. So everything went in vain. So that's the reason I told you that we need their cash buying at least for a couple of weeks, so that we can be confident that okay, these guys are bullish now. But that doesn't seem to happen as of now. So anyways, let's see what their plan is. So Bank Nifty standing right at 200 EMA, and Nifty is far away from 200 EMA, so there is a possibility that Nifty may show some more dip. Okay, so this is based on the 200 EMA or any moving average logic for that matter. Now let's move on to a smaller time frame and discuss what should be the levels for tomorrow. Okay, so I have activated the lines and I'm just minimizing it. Okay, so while I was doing some analysis before making the video, I saw that Nifty has made a inverse cup and handle pattern. So some may say that it is not, but I kind of like thought that it looks like a inverse cup and handle, so hence I have made a mark of it. So this is how it forms, right? So there is a shape something like this, or there is a shape something like this. So this is the second one. And if you see, so this is the measurement line. If you look at the measurement, it is roughly 200 points. So what does that mean? If this particular trend line breaches, we can expect a 200 point fall. So this level is around 17,100. Then if we see a fall of 200 points, then that should be roughly around 16900, and I think we already have a support at 16900, and this will also fill the gap. Okay, so what should be a plan in Nifty tomorrow? In case if we open within this range, that is 17172 to 17100, and if we see that if it's breaking the day low, okay, we can definitely take an entry. Your stop loss should be somewhere around this place so that it doesn't hit, and we can expect a 200-point fall. Your immediate target should be somewhere close to 16930. Okay, and this is the trade plan for tomorrow. If we have to buy a put option, call option, right now I wouldn't suggest a call option buying till the time we do not see a significant gap up. Say we are gapping up around 17 to 72, and if we are spending some time here, and then if we are giving a breakout here, then maybe I'll look for a call option buy. But in this area, this would act as a no trade zone. We will neither buy a call nor a put, or so the best place to buy put is this if it breaks down. And the second thing is, just in case if there is a gap up, uh, and we know that people have call, sell and put buys, we'll definitely, if it gaps up here, definitely will take a chance of put here. Okay, looking at this candle, so your SL becomes small and you can take an entry. Your first target would be this. So if this comes within 1030, then definitely you'll see some movement like this and like this, and in the second half we may fall further. So just keep that in mind. Now let's discuss Bank Nifty. So before we discuss Bank Nifty, I think we should talk about gap down as well. So in case if we gap down, say somewhere close to 17,000 or 17,050, then if directly we get a dip here, then I think this is something which we are going to miss. Okay, we are not going to buy a put option somewhere in the middle. We'll wait for this dip, and in case if we see a reversal, we can do a call buy here, but do not expect a very big target because this should be just a pullback. But in case if you open here and if we go here and then you see a reversal, definitely you can buy a put here and your target remains the same. So now let's discuss Bank Nifty. Okay, so Bank Nifty looks colorful, right? But that too all in red color. So why this red color? Because I have a channel here. Let me show you all. Okay, so I've marked this channel. So we are currently trading inside this channel. So what is expected is, we can get a dip until this channel, and maybe we can rise here and then come back like this. So this is what I'm planning, but let's see if it takes support from here or if it breaks. Okay, but anyways, let's discuss it on a smaller time frame, like what should be our plan. So Bank Nifty, like, it was an excellent trade today because it opened right at PDH, and immediately we saw a rejection, and then slow and steady Bank Nifty just came down. Okay, so Bank Nifty can be a little confusing tomorrow. So why confusing? Let me just tell you. It is because we have an important support at 35,800. Why it is an important support? Let me just show you. If we go back, it is like a swing support, that a resistance before, which would act as a support now. So in case if you wish to take a trade in Bank Nifty, just mark this particular trend line. If it breaks, you can take a trade, but you may have to book somewhere around 35,800 to somewhere around this place, which is close to 35,700. Okay, so not really sure if it would come to 35,700 just at the beginning of the market, but there's a possibility it may take support here, and it may do some time pass. So the flow of falling doesn't seem to be that great in Bank Nifty, unlike Nifty. because we have a support at the middle. So we may see some time pass, some bounce here. So if Nifty is falling, definitely Bank Nifty will try to hold on itself, and the place where it is, it may try to hold on. Okay, but that doesn't mean we cannot take a trade. But so we may have to do some small scalping, and buying should be initiated only above 36,200. Okay, so above 36,200 we may look for a call buy, but that is also something which is not advisable at the moment. But in case of any gap up opening somewhere around this place where it got rejected here, we'll again try to buy a put option here, looking for it to break this level and come down to at least 35,800. Okay, so put side trade looks better in Nifty, buying Nifty. So please, choose yourself which is better, and you can trade based on that. So I hope things are clear. Thank you for watching. Let's meet in another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.